Here in Timberborn, I'm on a mission to build the Earth Kingdom city of Ba Sing Se from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Today, we finish the upper ring and test out the pressurized water system, blast the rest of Lake Laogai to prepare for the outer wall, and continue work on the middle ring. So get cozy, grab some egg custard tarts, and let's get started. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Ba Sing Se here in Timberborn. I am Fuzzbrain. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So if you remember last episode, we got started on our bots for the first time, and they're rocking and rolling. They're doing really well. We have, let's see, how many do we have now? 45 bots, okay. And one remainder, which is fine. So they're basically doing all of our dirt production, they're doing all of our bot production, they're doing all of our dynamite and extract as well, which is great. We'd love to see it. So we don't really have any injuries anymore, which is great. And yeah, we're good to go. All right. We also started on the lower ring here. We got this part of the wall in, and we got to do this part of the wall next, and we got to keep going around. This one will probably be last because I don't want to disrupt all our farms and stuff over here. But we can work on that today as well, like finishing that up, which I think would be cool. And obviously we are still working on our monorail here, but it's coming along really well. And we also came over here and we started dynamiting all of this down to kind of hit the level that we wanted. So the outer wall is going to come over here and extend way over here. And we want that to be 12 high because you can only build so high with dirt, and I want it all to be dirt. And so we have to kind of strip this down a little bit. We're going to have to do the same thing over here, unfortunately. So we'll have to kind of level things out just a little bit, but that's okay. It's all right. I don't typically do that in my build, so this is something new, I guess, for this one, this series. So this episode, what I want to do is I want to, obviously finish this, which should be fine. They can get to this throughout the episode. And I also want to do a couple things. So I want to test our pressure system here. And what that's going to mean is we need to come down here and finish our pipe. So what I was thinking is, like, we have just a pipe at the very bottom of the map here. So we need to come down here, finish it. What I was thinking about doing is using this valve as a way to do that. So I'll fill this back in, have this come over here and drop down. We could probably even just drop it down right there and then have that meet up with the pipe, which is, I think, like right here. Yeah, it's like right there. So it's not too far. And then I will cover this up so that we can pressurize this, and we will hopefully be good to go. And then when we want to test it, we can just close these off and then see how it works. So that's kind of the idea. And I think I want to finish this inner ring, or the upper ring, this episode, if we can, and get our tubeways kind of in there, and then maybe get our, like I said before, I want to try to do our breeding pods and stuff in here. And so that's kind of the idea. This is like the crystal caverns in Old Ba Sing Se. So I kind of want to see if we can get that going and move on from there. I also want to see if we can continue building the lower ring as well, which should be pretty easy to do. So, and we might need to kind of flatten some of this stuff out as well, but that's not a big deal. And one other thing I want to try to figure out too is we need to eventually get power inside here. And so I want to connect these two power sources at some point and then figure out how to get it down and inside here. Because eventually, like I said, all of this stuff is going to be, all the power generation is actually going to be inside the outer wall. And we're going to have to figure out how to get that from the outer wall down inside through here. If the tubeway is going to be in here, I do know a lot of you said you wanted the tubeways up on top. And so we could run power underneath, which could be better. Let me think about it. We still have plenty more to go, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, cool. So let's get going. I think what I will do to start out is come down here and get our beavers in this tunnel. So I just want to reverse this stairwell here. Yep, down that way. So they can get in here, and then I want this to come all the way up. So if we do that, and we come up here with our tunnels, just keep going here. Let's dynamite this all the way down. We'll plug this up too. We'll dynamite that all the way down. We can also come in here and plug this up so we can start pressurizing it. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But it should work because the water should flow that way. Then what we can do is come up here. We'll just put these in. And then we'll just impermeable floor. Yep, just like that. Then it's pressurized. I think that's pretty easy. And then once that's dynamited out, then we should be okay. Go all the way down. Yep, right there. Sweet. And then we just do this. Perfect. So let them work on that. And it should be, I think, pretty easy for them to handle. And then we can test it out. Okay, so then if we'll come over here, we'll need to plug this up too. Actually, we can do that now. If they can get up and around the other way. So let's do that. Let's go up all the way down. Let's get rid of this pathway here. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay. Get these stairs out of the way. Okay. Sweet. Then we just need to dynamite these down. We'll just do whatever. 3, it doesn't matter. 2. So they'll do that, and then we'll just cover that up when the opportunity arises. And yeah, okay. So then we come over here. So what I want to do is have this be 2 thick, 2 tiles thick, because we want there to be water on the top as well. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, like that. Which means we can actually make this one higher. So let's do that. Because I do want to do that, so we'll just dynamite that down. Move that up 1. I can't get that out yet, though. I need to dynamite those out. So we'll do that, and then what we can do is just start building this out. I don't want to... I'll wait until we do that, though, because I will also want to put in some pillars in here. And I think if we add in... Yeah, if we add in some pillars, like maybe here on this side, like that, on each side, that should help kind of stabilize the floor or the ceiling, I guess. You know? But yeah, and I also want to thank a lot of you for the kind comments last week. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good, and you can obviously tell I'm feeling a little bit better today. I don't know if it was like a lot of travel or not, a lot of stress. I've been doing a lot of interviews and stuff, and I finally got a new job, which has been nice. And so a lot of that's stress has kind of been dissipating lately, which is fantastic. And so I'm feeling a lot better. So thank you. And okay, let's do 1. And then we'll do our fill valve. Then yep, just like that. And another fill valve. Yep. Whoop. Something auto saved. How are we looking? All right, not too bad. It's just gonna take a while. This is almost done. This is done. Let's blow that down. Let's keep going. Nope. Okay. Blow that down. Let's keep going. I don't think we need 3. How much farther are we down? Yeah, we'll just do 3. It's fine. All right. All right, cool. So we're good here. So let's bring this out. Wait, are we? Oh, no, they haven't finished building it yet. That's okay. They'll build it soon. So here what we want to do is let's bring up, like I said, let's bring up some pillars, because in the show there are pillars that are supporting the big cave, which makes sense, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's try to get this to come down. We'll do it this way. Okay, so we'll just do something like this. Whoop, not all that. Nope. Just want to see how much how much we can get away with here, you know what I mean? Okay. It's so hard to kind of see what level I'm on. Okay, right there. Just kind of filling this in as we go here. Okay, I think that's fine. Can this, no, that can't go in there just yet. So what I think we need to do is, let's come down here. Let's dynamite out, because they're not going to be able to build, yeah, I kind of goofed up, didn't I? Yep, just like that. We'll do that, and then I'll just have to beef it up a little bit. So we'll do supported beams and stuff like that, which would be nice. I should have done that in the first place. So if I dynamite this down, yep, there it goes. That's fine. All right, so what we need to do is come on in here. We'll do that. And we'll start working out towards this one. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. Okay. Do the same thing on this side. So just increase the support beams, you know. Kind of like what we did on the monorail. Perfect. Just like that. Then I think we should be okay to fill in the rest here. If it's all kind of supported like that, you know what I mean? We'll do little support beams like that inside. Perfect. Or support struts. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Cool. So then if we go down a couple more levels here. So it just kind of looks like that. All right, they'll finish that, and then we'll finish that up real quick. Then what we can do is, we do need to get the beavers in here. So let's do that. We'll just put a little station here for now. I'll put this in here, just so they can get in. All right, whoops, nothing to do in range. No. All right, let's, okay. Let's get them doing something else. Get you out of there. What's the next? We have this one here, which I'm not really too keen on. We also have this one over here. Let's actually get that one. This little clump of metal. Then once this is done, we can actually start using the mine. Okay, get this over here. Then we will just get an upper and an overer. Yep. And then we can do, yep. We'll just tidy this up a little bit. Just like that. Okay, then we'll do a spiral stair here. And that. Oh, and we need one more. Yep, just like that. Cool. And then that'll be the connection that we need to our mine. And then what we can do is we can come over here as well. Let me just get our scrappers in here. And we'll get a nice storage. We'll put a couple storages here of scrap metal. Okay, scrap metal and scrap metal. Perfect. And then you're going to be supply. Perfect. Okay, you're done. Okay, that's at the bottom. Let's go all the way down. Okay, they should be finishing up there. And then, yeah, it'll take time to get up there. Not too worried about it. I'm noticing, like, the more and more I do here, the laggier it gets, which sucks. Okay, someone's stranded. Okay, people aren't stranded anymore. All right. I don't know what was going on there. Okay. No good selected. That's fine. Unconnected building. Oh, that's fine. We just need to connect this, which should be okay. Perfect. Let's also just unlock our mine for once and get it placed. I'm going to put you at super low priority, and you're going to be scrap metal efficient probably. And you're going to be bots. Sweet. We're down to 8,000 science, which is okay. This one's chugging along. Oh, what I was saying, like, I'm noticing a lot more lag, which is unfortunate, but not unexpected. I got 16 gigs right now, which when I built this PC in like 5 years ago, it was fine. But now I'm just like looking at the RAM prices and I'm just mortified. And I don't, you know, I can't justify spending like $600 on 32 gigabytes of RAM. That just doesn't make sense. All right, cool, that's in. All right, so now that that's in, what we can do is we can just fill this in and have kind of like a, sort of like a similar vibe to down below. All right, so let's go down here. This one is going to be target height of point, yep, 0.85 is fine. What I want to do, I want to have like a little bit of a lake probably. I mean, there was a little lake in the upper ring, and I think it was like over here, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get too crazy about it. I don't want to be like too obsessed. Oh, we do need, oh, I forgot. Yeah, we do need a tubeway station up here. Okay, let's just say for convenience sake, we do, let's say, okay, we just continue, let's say we just continue this across like that. Put in a fill valve here. Yep. And I can always change this around later, but I don't, you know, I don't know, dude. Okay, tiny tubeway station. Then if we come up here, so I think this is just one, so let's actually just dynamite this down, and then we can have a tiny tubeway up here. Okay, let's dynamite that down. Then we would just do vertical tubeway. We'll do one more. Then we can do a tiny tubeway on top of that. Cool. We can maybe do the same thing on the other side if we want to, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe have the lake, a little lake over here. So do something like this. Come out. Nope. What's going on? Oh, that's already there. Okay, good. Something like that. Yeah, like something like a lake like that, maybe, kind of. Yeah, this will come out like that. Okay, I think maybe something like that will be kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. So this will just kind of come over here. We could also, have one come over here. I do want, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do the same thing over here. So then we'll do this. Just like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I think something like that. I think that's fine. We'll see. I don't know, man. We can always change this around. You can let me know what you think. I think it's kind of nice. But these would have to be... Ooh, bad tide. Bad tide. Oh, that's why I think it looks kind of silly, is because it's one past that. Okay, so we'll just do this like that. Yep, I think that looks probably better. That'll be better. Okay, I keep doing this. One. Okay, let's do that. That looks so stupid. All right, let's fill this in. Actually, I can't make up my dumb mind. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. So this is gonna be right there. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll do that. That's fine. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm feeling better about that. All right, we're almost ready to turn this on. So whenever this is, okay, we don't have any issues with this, right? Oh yeah, you're good. You're good, 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 good. Let's get in here. Dynamite these down. Perfect. Let's just do, yeah, we'll just do the top here. Not gonna be too fussed about it. We do need them to come over here and tackle that because we want to extend our monorail. So we're just kind of waiting on that. Let's check in up here, see how they're doing up here. Ooh, look at that. Holy cow. They got all this done. They're still waiting on all these 2s and 1s, but they're getting there. They are getting there. And how's this looking down here? Ooh, this is done. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so let's clear all this up. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so we got 9 days left in the bad tide. We haven't done a montage, little time lapse in a little while. So let's just kind of watch them finish this up a little bit, and I will meet you on the other side when we hit the temperate season. I just ended cycle 41, day 1. We are killing it. Looking good. All right, so they're only got 3 more, dude. It's close. So close. So once they're done, we'll close this up and we'll turn this on, see how we do. Should be fine. Let's come down here. Let's just make sure that this is off all the way. Ooh, we're down to 5,000 science. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These things are eating them up like crazy. If we do this, I don't think I need these anymore. Let's do this. Let's dynamite these down. Let's fill this in. What am I doing? Let's fill it in real quick. Yep, just like that. Then we have a little bit of room to do something like that. That'll change once we get there. Okay, so we'll do that. And that's fine for now. I think that should be okay. And then we can put in number cruncher right in here. Hopefully this should be good enough. I think these 4 should be fine. We can always add some in on the other side here too if we need to. Or we could just add them in like up here. It's not that big of a deal. Okie dokie. I guess we can just get rid of this now too if we want. Fix that a little bit. I think that's good. Let's check in over here. They should be done, hopefully. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. All right. So let's back this out. Back this path out of here. Okay, and I think we can just fill this in like so. They'll come collect that. Then what we need to do is we need to cover this up. So let's do a 3, 3, 3. 3? Nope, 2. Yep, just like that. And we need to cover that up with permeable floor. Now let's put our number cruncher in, just like so. That should help keep us, it needs 500. This is not going to be nearly enough, is it? No. Yikes. You are not going that quickly, because this isn't spinning at all either, is it? Boo. Okay, now you're spinning. Okay, I don't know if that's going to help. All right. Okay, that's done. So we are so we're day 5 in. Let's go to 2 speed here real quick. Let's test this out, see how we do. So let's open this. Let's not actually synchronize it. Flow's going to be unlimited. You guys are going to be off right now. So we should get water down through here. It's going to go really slow though. Let's go up to 3 speed again. Yep, so it should come in here. It should fill in this chamber. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, it's a throttling valve. Let's just do 0 for now. I just want to see if this works. Because this is like, there's nothing exiting this chamber just yet. But we will do that eventually. Alright, so first... Okay, we're looking good. This is all pressurized. Okay, this is getting pressurized too. There we go. That little chamber. Now it's going to come all the way up here. This is going to be cool. Okay, so we'll have to figure out how we want to do this with our breeding pods and stuff, you know. I think it could be kind of a cool little area. We'll have to design it. The water sources are just so weak. It just takes a long time. There it goes. Look at that. It took like a day, but... Oh, hang on. Whoopsie daisy. Let's get that going. There we go. Okay, it's built. Nice. Okay, so now this should shut off. Okay, good. Target height, it's not saying what the height is, but that's okay. All right, now we go up. Oh, look at that. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, this is a good. Look at that. Look at it. All right, that's good. That's good. Down here is fantastic as well. We can do something with that. This we can also, let's just set to like 0.25. Okay, but it works. It works. Okay. So what we can do is now let's just do this and open these back up. Unlimited. Yeah, so we have access up there, which is nice. So we don't need this anymore. So let's get this out of here. It's going to be rather nice. Be able to get rid of all this. Yeah, they can reach all that. Good, good, good. Just kind of get this out of the way, finally. Okay. And looks like we goofed up a little bit, so let's just reconnect this. There. Cool. Bum, bum. No storage. No metal block storage. Let's change that. Okay, let's do that. That's fine. Can also give them a nice little stair up here. It's a little weird configuration. I'll fix it later. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Okay, so we should have plenty of stuff now. Okay, planks. Just pause some of these for now. We'll use up some of these planks here. We have, what, 12 days. That's fine. All right, so this, we know this works now. So we don't have to do anything just yet. How's this looking? My God, are they done? That'll be like maybe a thing that we can do at the end of the episode. How about that? God, that sucks, dude. Oh, we are actually increasing 4979. Okay. But we do need another one here. So let's do that. Why not? Let's get this going. Compact water wheel. Compact water wheel. We'll just do this for now while we figure out everything else. All right, so we'll do that. And we will have, we'll come up here so they can get up and over here. Like so. That. And that. So I just want like a path there so that we can actually add in our connections back here. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's actually move this over. We're gonna have to dynamite these down. Okay. And this. We'll dynamite those down, do the same thing. And then what we can do is we'll tear this down. Oh, get this out of the way for now. What are y'all doing? You're running all over the place. Okay, so then this would come down here. Like so. Yep. And then we'll just add in another number cruncher here. When we get to that point, I'll have to remove all that. That's okay. Let them finish building that. Just something I wasn't expecting to have to kind of do, you know. This one works fine. And then we'll have to set up to only run during the bad tide, which is fine. We might, depending on how much we make with this, we might be able to do 2 number crunchers. We are, like I said, we are slowly getting it, but once we hit the bad tide, this shuts off, and so this goes away. And then we start kind of decreasing again. Let's get this stuff out of here, if we can. Planks, metal blocks. Explosives we'll keep for now. Let's start kind of dynamiting some of this stuff down that we don't need anymore to here. Start evening all this out. Okay. Dynamite those. Auto save. Perfect. Okay, I should be able to reach the rest of this over this way. Cool. How's this looking? Okay, good, good, good. Get that out of there. Yeah, let's get up here. Let's fix this. We just need to dynamite this down quite a bit. Or use our tunnels. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay, then we'll just do that all over the place. Just see how we're looking here. Yep, and once this is all blasted out, I'll just destroy it all, and then everything above it will just go away, which would be nice. These are working. Is this all built? Ooh, it's 1,000. All right, let's blow these. Let's reconnect all these. Let's also just bring this like that. Maybe we can just plant it right here. Don't have to worry about anything else. Number cruncher. Yes. So if this is making quite a bit, let's actually just do that again. Let's put 2 up here. Perfect. Works for me. Then these guys will be automated based on bad water, weather, bad tide. Otherwise, they will just stay paused. I think that's fine. It's a 10-day bad tide too. Wait, what's going on? Everyone's thirsty? Everyone's hungry? I was gonna say, like, we should have plenty of stuff. I just think they're overworked. I still have 18-hour days. Let's go back down to 16 hours. I didn't realize that. Sorry, beavers. I'm so sorry. Billy needs power to operate. Oh, duh. Forgot to connect this. Let's go. Let's get that going. Yep, then we should be good. Okay, how much power are we getting? 1,400. Perfect. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to recreate this here around so we can start working on this, the middle ring here, and start cleaning up some of the stuff that we don't need anymore. I think we can probably get rid of this and the other one as well. Just like that. And these ones too. Okay. Okay. And we'll just get them paths over here so that they can get it all. Yeah, so I don't want to bore you with all this, so I'll just do a little montage of me building maybe, and then we can work on the next thing. Okay, cool. So I think it's okay. So I'll let them work on this. I think that they should be able to do the majority of this. There might be some that, oh my god, I hope they are able to finish it all correctly. We'll see. I think I set it up so that they should have to do the lower bits first. If not, we might have to like micromanage this. Okay, looks like they are sort of doing it. Yep, okay, good. So let them work on that. This is looking good. There is a little bit of a gap here, which I can solve with a pillar up here, potentially. So if I do need to do that, I can, but right now I'm just going to leave it for now. I think just the way this is curved is preventing it from kind of doing that, so that's fine. Ooh, badtide just ended. Cycle 42, day 1. Still haven't quite figured out what I want to do here yet, but I think this is a good start to this. You should be kind of doing pretty well there. Let's see if I can get them stationed there, and then let's add in some storage for dirt here. Okay, you're gonna be dirt. Bring please. So this middle ring will be some like more, it'll be more decorated. It'll be like nice, luxurious housing, and the university, and maybe some like bakery, not bakeries, but like some food production and stuff that we might want to do. Okay, let's kind of check in on everything else. So this is working fine. How much? Oh, look at that. We got 8.5k of science just in that bad tide. That's crazy. Oh, how'd this go? Did they finish this? They did. Look at that. Okay, now let's just destroy these. Oh, yep. All right, look at that. Get it all. We lose all those resources, but you know, whatever, it's fine. All right, let's just dynamite that down, and we can call it a day on that. I think that's actually, is this the right height? We might need to go down like 1, but that's fine. We just need to dynamite this down in general. I think these big plateaus are going to prohibit us from doing some interesting things over here with our wall. So we might want to do that. So, all right, how's this looking? That's before we leave for the day. Okay, this is all good. Ooh, we're missing that one right there. Let's get a path down here. They should be able to reach that now if they built that. Anything else? This is all good. That's all good. And remember, we have our secret Lake laogai bunker down here, which is cool. Then we eventually want to get that water in there, which would be fun. We're working on it. So this is the next step in Lake laogai, and then once this is done, then we can start carving this out in the shape that we want, and then making room for the big wall to come around, the outside wall. I think it'll be nice. This is coming together. Like once a lot of this stuff is kind of taken care of, then I think it's going to be, well, the biggest project is going to be the outer wall. But once a lot of this stuff is kind of like figured out here, so we get almost all the metal out of the way. Power is kind of good right now. We need to start working on this maybe next episode. Taking that down as well. So once that's in, I think we can blow it. Then we can probably call it an episode. I think kind of accomplished quite a bit this episode. At least I think I did. I hope I did. Let's bring another storage unit. Dirt. That's kind of the idea. And so like what I'll do in the areas where we have double height, so here I'll have a little, or maybe over here too, we can have some water. So I want water all around, and maybe like little pockets here and there, and that'll be driven through our pressurized chamber down here. Yeah, so I want to have like little channels and things through here, and maybe like some nice big pools around that they can use. But I like this. Our district center should be able to fit right in here, really nice. And then we can do things all around it. Good, good, good. All right. Let's get that out of there. All right, let's do the ones first, I think, this time. And let's go up. I think it'd be kind of nice. Oh, we need to do that too. Well, we'll do that next time. Okay, let's do the ones. We'll do 2-speed. Do that. There it comes. Okay. Get all these little ones. Okay. We'll start there and then we'll start here as well. They can meet in the middle. Sweet. All right, let's do this one. And this one over here. Come on. It's like, come on. Let me hear it. Love it. Just takes a while. That's okay though. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fresh start for Lake Laogai up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's do the 3s now. Start here and also over here. It's a lot of dynamite, man. But it's needed. It's necessary. Beautiful. Look at it. Look at that. So clean. Impression so clean, clean. So that's looking good. Looking good, 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 good. And we are set up for success now, so we can bring our outer wall way over here. Yep. Because if this is the lower ring, the outer wall can kind of come down here. I'll leave a little bit of space so it looks decent. Come down through here and up and around. This will be Lake Laogai. And then up here and up and around. Up here. It'll be kind of nice. And they should be able to build that from the back end. And then if they can do that, that should be easy. I could probably just do like another tubeway up there, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so let them work on that. And then, so I think next episode, what we'll do is we'll finish building all of this and we'll kind of get this going. We will figure out how to get power in. I think I could just do underground power. I mean, it doesn't have to come through here because I think I'm trying to overcomplicate it a little bit, but we don't have to do it that way. We can just go underground. I think that's fine. We have enough space for that. We have enough room. Yeah, totally. And we can maybe connect these two because those aren't connected yet. Just connect all this stuff because it makes sense. And then eventually when we get the outer wall up and running, that'll be our main primary power source. And we'll be able to kind of get rid of all this stuff here as well, which would be really nice. And once the wall is in, so the wall itself is only has to be 12 high. And so that'll actually go scale up and down the ridges and the mountains and stuff. So it'll kind of look like it'll hopefully give a nice look, sort of like the Great Wall of China. You know how it goes up and down the hillsides and stuff like that. So it's kind of the idea. Maybe I'll smooth this out a little bit and this will have to be kind of flattened to this height anyway. So we'll work on that. We can actually go pretty low though. So like the visible height of the wall has to be 12, but we can go way further down. So we can dynamite all the way down and use all that space for power, which would be great. So yeah, no, it's taken quite a while to kind of get to this point, but that's kind of how this game goes. You know, you play a lot of waiting games through various droughts and resource constraints and various things. So it is how it is, but we'll get there eventually. And I think next episode too, I want to just kind of start filling this out. I didn't quite get to that this episode. The hours go by really quick in this game. As you know, if you've played, you know how it can go. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you all for the comments and likes and suggestions. It all really means a lot to me. And yeah, so until next time, hope you all have a good week. I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.